morning. I gotta adjust Zoom. Good morning. It is 9:30. I just finished my butts and guts class. We are about to start with power yoga. So all you need is your mat today. You need nothing else. Trying to fix. All right. So good morning. My name is Allison Woodward. We're going to get started, making sure that you can see me, hear me. I don't know if anybody's on Zoom. Awesome. So good morning, let's get started. We are going to start in child's pose today. So take your knees the width of the mat, big toes to touch. Again, my name is Allison Woodward. It's 9:30. We are going to do an hour of power yoga and go your own pace, do your own thing. The most important thing is we're going to try to move for an hour. And I have music playing in the background. If you can't hear it or you prefer other music, go ahead and feel free to play whatever you want. And obviously you're in your own home doing your own thing, so just do what's right for you. Make sure that what you are doing feels good to you, and if it doesn't, change it up or maybe take a break and know that this posture that we're in right now is always there for you. Just take 3 more deep breaths. Really concentrate on lengthening your breath. Nice deep inhale. Hold that inhale for about 3 to 4 seconds. And then a long exhale. And after 3 breaths, I want you to come to your first down dog. Second class I've taught, but first power yoga class I've taught in about 2 weeks. So I'm going to go slow at a slow pace. That doesn't mean that it's going to be easy, but I'm going to go at a slow pace, really connecting with my breath. Go ahead and take your feet the width of your mat. Take your right hand over to your left leg. Look underneath your left under. And then we're going to switch sides. Take your right hand, left hand goes to the right leg and hold. Look to the right. And then go ahead and release your hand. Let's come out to a high plank, but keep your feet wide. Keep your feet wide. You're looking straight down, pulling your core in. And from here, you're going to take your right knee over to your right elbow. Right knee over to your left elbow. And then return it back to your mat. Keep those feet wide. Left knee, right elbow. Engage the core. Look to your right hand. And then take your left foot back. Good. One more time each side. Right foot, left elbow. And now slowly release it back. Left knee, right elbow. And now slowly release it back. Take it back to down dog, but bring those feet in. About 6 inches apart. Press your hands into the mat. Remember, you're trying to push your mat. Press your hands in the mat as if you're pushing your mat away from you. Press your chest towards your toes. So I want this yoga practice for you today to feel super powerful, super strong. And just because we go at a slower pace does not mean that it's going to be easier. So look to your hands, walk to the front of your mat. Take your hands to your shins, take a half lift, and then fold forward. As you rise up, reach all the way up, reach all the way back to the back. And now fold forward. Take your hands to your shins, take a half lift. And now ground your hands in, walk back this first time, walk back. Use your core to lift your right leg, left leg back to your high plank. Lower down into chaturanga and hold. Look straight down for 3. If you need to drop to your knees, drop to your knees. Push your chest all the way through, upward facing dog. And now, really slow, go back, down dog. And now press your hands into the mat as if you're pushing the mat forward. Press your chest to your toes. Find length there. Awesome. One more time, extra slow. One more time. So look to your hands. Step or float to the front of your mat. Take a half lift, so emphasize that half lift. Fold forward, chin to your chest. Slowly rise up all the way. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, fold forward. Take a half lift again. And then ground your hands, find your way back to a high plank. And then lower down into chaturanga. Push through upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. So if we were in the studio, I would be reminding you to add or subtract anything that doesn't feel right. Take it away. If you want more chaturangas, add in an extra up dog. Do you? 2 more times through. So look to your hands, step or float. Half left. Fold. Rise up. Fold forward to a half left. Into your high plank, and now find your way to down dog. Make it yours. Take 2 breaths. And then in your next exhale, one more sun salutation A. As you vinyasa through, come back to your down dog, and again, make it yours. We're going to go on to sun salutation B. So look to your hands, step or float to the front of your mat, half lift, fold, come to queen chair, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. As you sit down with intention, pull that core in, lengthen your spine, sitting down low as you reach your arms forward for 3. Now drop your chest to your thighs, keep reaching your hands forward, look straight down and hold for 3. And then release, fold forward. Excellent, half lift. Into your high plank, vinyasa, back to your down dog. This time you're going to step your right leg forward, warrior 1. Pull your left hip forward, right hip back, arms overhead. Just 2 times dynamic, straighten your right leg, arms come to your side, go back in. Warrior 1. One more time, this time, reach up, maybe reach back to the back of your room and hold for 3. And then release. As you release the hands to the mat, use the core to lift the leg up, hover the right foot off the mat. Hover, hold. We're only doing this the first time through. Lower down chaturanga. Now place the foot down, come to upward facing dog. Take it back down dog, left leg steps. Warrior 1. As you rise up, make sure that left thigh is parallel to the earth, right hip is forward, left hip is back, arms overhead. Let's do it 2 times dynamic. Straighten the leg, get back in it. So even those arms go back all the way. Reach the arms all the way back. Now come back in it and hold. Maybe look up, maybe reach back. And then release the hands. Hover the left foot off the earth and hold. So you'll feel the right quad start to turn on as you're using your quad to hold your body up, along with your core. Look straight down. Chaturanga, place the left foot down. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. So that's an option, right? As you flow through, you can keep that foot hovered off the earth. Again, options, not necessities, needs and wants, right? What do you need to do today to honor where your body is? Look to your hands, step or float to the front of your mat. Half left, fold, queen chair, land in. So once you come into queen chair, reach the arms. Super strong. Shift that weight so the weight is into the heels of your feet. Now stay in the posture, but just drop the chest to the thighs. See what that feels like. So we already did this before. As you're reaching your hands forward though, pull your shoulders back slightly. For 3. And now release. Fold. Half left. High plank. We're going to vinyasa through. Come to down dog. Step your right leg through. Warrior 1. Flow. Reach up. Reach back. And maybe you hover that right foot off the floor as you vinyasa to the left side. Left leg steps through. Warrior 1. And then do that again on that right side. Right leg steps, warrior 1. This time open up to warrior 2. Super strong. 2 times dynamic, reach up, look up. Go back in. One more time, reach up, look up. Go back in, flip your right hand, reverse, and then release. Again, you're going to hover that right foot off the earth. Vinyasa. Come to down dog, step the left leg through. Warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. 2 times dynamic. Reach up, look up. Go back in. One more. This time, come back to your warrior 2. Flip your left hand, reverse. Again, vinyasa through. Hover that left foot off the earth. Coming back to your down dog. Excellent, excellent. So we're going to put that together in a flow. Add or subtract anything. Look to your hand, step or float. Take a half left. Fold. Queen chair. Sorry, I'm having issues with my lip. So I'm just going to lead you through. Hold your queen chair. Reach your arms forward, drop your chest to your thighs. As you reach your arms forward, draw your shoulders back slightly. And now change the position of your hands. Stay in your queen chair. Reach your hands to the back of your room. So So your palms face down, you have airplane arms, and you're in your queen chair. Stay low. And now release and fold forward. Half lift into your high plank. Vinyasa through, step your right leg through, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Flip your hand, reverse. And then vinyasa to the left side. Step the left leg through, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Flip your left hand, reverse. And find your way back to down dog. Vinyasa right and left one more time. As you flow through, make sure you're connecting with your breath, flowing right and left. And then come back to your down dog. Press your chest towards your toes. Lengthen the spine. Bring your big toes to touch. Take your right leg straight back and your knee, open your hip. Flip your dog if you want to flip. Flip on back, right leg goes straight back. Bring your knee to your nose and hold. Take it straight back. Bring your leg all the way through. Deep lunge. Left hand comes next to your right foot, right arm reaches. And hold. Good. Use your breath. Use the strength on the right side. Rise up. Reach your right hand back. Left hand reaches forward. Open up to warrior two. Flip your right hand, reverse. Right forearm to the top of your right thigh. Left arm's gonna reach. Excellent. Holding here. Make sure this right thigh is parallel to the earth. Reach both arms forward. Pull your core in, look underneath your left underarm and breathe. Slower flow today. Slow. Doesn't mean it's easier. Rely on your legs. Half or a full bind. So your left arm will go around your back. Your right arm, if you want to get the full bind, goes underneath your right leg. Or you can stay here. Look over your left shoulder. Use more core. If you're going to stand on your right or your left, go for that. For 3. Come back to warrior two. This time you're going to flip your right hand, reverse, straighten your right leg. Take your left hand behind your back, look up, reach up. And then release. Vinyasa back to your down dog. Big toes to touch. Left leg goes straight back. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Flip over if you did on the other side. Flip on back. Straighten your left leg. Left knee to your nose. Slowly take it all the way back. Slowly step that left leg. So I'm saying slowly. So you use your body to bring that left leg forward. Get into your deep lunge. Feel the deep lunge. Sometimes you go to a yoga class and you're moving so quickly by the cues, you don't feel the posture when you're in it. Right hand comes closer to your left foot, left arm reaches. Slowly rise up, left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Hold here. Left thigh is parallel to the earth, right leg is straight. Look back to your left hand. Good. Open up to warrior two. Flip your left hand reverse, half or full bind. Look over your right shoulder if you're doing that half bind. I know, I forgot, stay with me. Reach both arms forward. Extend your warrior here. Look underneath your right underarm. Hold for 3. Back to warrior 2. Flip your left hand, reverse, straighten your left leg. Right arm comes behind you. And then release. Vinyasa, back to your down dog. So even in your down dog, find stillness so you can find stability and strength. Slowly, slowly, use your body to walk out to your high plank. Take your right hand to the center, turn to the left, side plank. Lift your top hip. Now reach that top arm forward. Keep lifting your top hip forward. Good. Awesome. You look amazing. Smiling. Take your top arm around your back, look up, lift up for 3. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh. High plank. Chaturanga, maybe 2. Maybe 2. Up dog. Down dog. Slowly find your way. And then find stillness for 2 breaths in your down dog. And then slowly come to a high plank. Use your body to get there. Left hand comes to the center, turn to your right, side plank. So now you're using your left obliques. Reach your top arm forward, lift that top hip for 3. Top arm goes around your back, look up, lift up. When you come to your high plank, maybe you do 2 chaturangas. Up dog, down dog. Big toes to touch, take your right leg straight back. Right knee, right tricep. Right knee, left tricep. Right knee, right tricep. Right knee, left tricep. Step it through, crescent lunge. And now push off to airplane. So straighten that left leg, flex the left foot. There's a slight bend in your right knee. You're looking straight down, arms are here. Now point the left toe. Tap the left toe to the floor, lift it up. Tap the toe to the floor, lift it up. 2 more. 1 more. Hold. Hands come to prayer. Keep pointing your left toe. You're going to bend your right knee and straighten. As you straighten, try to lengthen everything. Bend the right knee. Straighten everything. 2 more times. Bend the right knee. Straighten everything. Last time. Bend. Straighten, hold, hold, hold. Reach it back down, crescent lunge. Reach the arms overhead. Reach up. Walk that left leg forward. King chair, so your feet are 6 inches apart, hands to your heart, twist to your right. Left hand will go in between your feet. Right arm will reach. See if you can get a bind at the left hip joint. Stand on your right leg. Or any other variation for 3. slowly release it back down. Hands release, peacetime fingers, come around your big toes, elbows are wide, fold forward. Deep squat, crow, your variation. Maybe you go into a headstand. Maybe you're going to play around and lift a leg off your crow. Find your way back to down dog. And again, find that stillness in your down dog. And I said this in the beginning, echoing it again. Do what works for you. So my first class teaching yoga again for 2 weeks, really focusing on the postures, the movement, while still trying to keep some creativity. So if you want to add more in, add more in. Big toes to touch. Left leg goes straight back. Left knee, left tricep. Left knee, right tricep. And now back to the left, over to the right. Let's do it one more time. Why not? And then step that left leg through crescent lunge. So get all the way up in your crescent lunge. Left thigh is parallel to the earth. Right leg is straight, arms reach. Use the strength in that right leg. Come to airplane. Now point your right toes. Tap the right toe to the floor. Lift it up. 3 more times. Right toes touch the earth. Lift up. Let's do it again. 1 more time. And now bring your hands to heart center. Bend that left knee. Straighten everything. When you come up, do it again. Really feel all this in your low back and your glutes. 2 more times. Woo. 1 more time. Step it back. Crescent lunge. Super strong here. For 3. Walk your right leg forward. King chair. Hands to your heart. Twist to your left. Take that right hand in between your feet. Left arm reaches. And then half or full bind. If you get the full bind at your right hip joint, you can stand on the right or the left. Release and fold forward. This time take your hands, tuck them underneath your feet. Let your chin go to your chest. Head relaxes in between your arms. Start to straighten the legs for 3. And then go for it. Deep squat, crow. So if you lifted a leg on the one side, try to lift the leg on the other side. Remember, we can only do things when we attempt them, right? I always say to my kids, no sitting on the bleachers watching. Put yourself out there and just try. Find your way back to down dog. Awesome. Connect with your breath. And maybe on that you went into child's pose. So what? It's your yoga practice. Who cares? Do what's best for you. We're in the power phase of the power yoga practice, which is usually, typically, the harder part of the practice.
was talking about being kind to one another. It's so important, but more importantly is being kind to ourselves. So if this has been hard for you, so what? It's a process. Buy into the process. Fitness, being in shape is a process. Eating healthy is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. Take your big toes to touch. Right leg goes straight back. Step your right leg all the way through, deep lunge. Bring it to a half crescent lunge. So your knee is over top of the ankle, core is pulled in, reach your arms. Half crescent lunge. Equally distribute the weight so you feel some weight in that left foot. Slowly rise up, crescent lunge. Feel goal, your arms open up, look up. Hands to your heart, twist to your right. So you have options. You can stay in prayer, twist. You can bind. If you get the bind, the left arm goes underneath the right leg. Right arm goes around your back. Very, very deep bind. Use your breath to get where you're going for 3. Find your way back to crescent lunge. Stay here. Feel both feet. Again, equally distribute the weight. Feel both feet. Maybe look up. Maybe take a slight back bend. Extra slow as you release. Vinyasa. Back to down dog. Press your chest towards your toes. Lengthen your spine. What we do on the right, we have to do on the left. So big toes to touch, left leg goes straight back. Step it all the way through. Deep lunge. Crescent lunge. Equally distribute the weight. Left foot, right foot. Arms overhead. Field goal arms. Hands to your heart, twist to your left. So again, as you twist to your left, you decide if you want to go further. You might like prayer twist. The other option is you can take your hand, fist, and press it in the palm of your right hand. If you're going to go for a bind, the right arm goes underneath the left leg. Find your way back to your crescent lunge. Super strong. Equally distribute the weight. Reach the arms overhead, maybe a slight back bend, or maybe you just look up for 3. Slowly release. Find your way back to down dog. Last power posture. Look to your hands. Step or float to the front of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Queen chair. Big toes touch. Heels are slightly apart. Bring your hands to prayer and then twist over to your right. Keep your knees in alignment. Try to just twist at the torso like you're taking your torso and wringing it out like a rag. Maybe you're in prayer, maybe you bind. Do you? Maybe you take your right fist into the palm of your left hand for 3. And release. Take your arms around the backs of your legs. Grab opposite elbows. Chin to your chest. Forward fold. Start to straighten your legs. And then release. Another opportunity to play. Maybe you pop it up this time. Find your way back to down dog. Look to your hands, bend your knees, step or float, half lift, fold, and now go into that queen chair, twist to the left. So again, you want to make sure that the weight is on the heels of the feet. So often, we're doing our workout, we have limited time. We don't want to waste our time. We want to make sure we're doing it correctly. So shift that weight back into the heels of the feet. Lift your heart. Bind if you want. But remember, you're twisting at the torso. Knees stay in alignment for 3. And now release. Fold forward. I want you to try, take your feet a couple inches apart. Arms go around the outsides. Grab the opposite shin, chin to your chest. Straighten your legs. Release. Slowly rise. Take a nice deep breath. Ooh. Hands through your heart. Just look right. Look left. Arms to your sides. Eagle on your right. So the higher you can get the bind, the thighs, the deeper the bind. Right leg over top, right arm under. And then release. Eagle on your left. Again, higher up on the thighs. Left arm under and hold. And then release. We're going to add on there. So go back to the right side. Reach that right knee up to your chest. Bounded airplane. So you're going to reach that right leg back. You should keep your arms in your bind. Keep the breath. Reach that right leg back and hold for 3. Hold the balance. Straighten that left leg as much as you can. Release the arms to the earth, standing split. So you might go up to a handstand. You might grab your left ankle. Keep lifting that right leg as high as you can. Sorry, technical difficulties. Going for that handstand hop if you'd like. Again, we never know unless we try. 2 more breaths. Fold forward, let go of everything, chin to your chest. Now your head is below your heart. If you're outside, you're hot, you're sweaty like me. Slowly rise up, don't come up too quickly. Go back to eagle on your left so we can repeat everything we just did. Left arm under, left leg over top. Balance on that right side. Lift your left knee away, lift your left leg away from your right leg. Knee lifts up, slowly, bounded air. So keep your bind if you can. Straighten that right leg as much as you can. There should be a slight bend in your right knee. Left leg is straight. For 3. Lift your chest up for 2. Release the hands to the earth again, standing split, handstand hops. If you have something else you'd rather do, then do that. Two more breaths. Forward fold. Half lift. Into your high plank, walk back, float back, hold the high plank. Super strong. Pull your belly button to your spine. Shoulders over top of your wrists. Lower down, chaturanga. Push to upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Woo. Big toes to touch. Right leg goes straight back. Step it all the way through warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Straighten your right leg, triangle. So many different options here. You want to feel it on the left side. If you're only feeling in the right hamstring, adjust your body. Maybe look up to your left hand. Maybe float that left hand behind you and keep looking at the knuckles on the outside of your left hand for 3. Slowly rise. Take your hands to your hips. Push your hips forward. Take a little back bend. Fold forward. Headstand, handstand, or a forward fold. Play around with what feels right. This is when you're connecting with yourself and finding out what you need. Find your way back to a forward fold. Slowly rise. Take your left foot, go into triangle on the left side, which we're feeling it on the right side, right? So the left hamstring will feel, right hand reaches. You can reach the left hand out in front, over to the side or down. Look to the outside of your right knuckles. Excellent. Use your breath to go a little bit deeper. Good. For 3. Go a little deeper. And now you're going to slowly come all the way up. Use your core to get there. Bring your right foot forward. Left foot is out and back at an angle. So we're going to do pyramid. Left hip comes forward. So your feet are on railroad tracks. And you're going to fold forward. As you fold forward, you might realize you have the need to bend the right knee. So go for it. Let the head relax. Remember, stretching, the purpose of stretching is to stretch the muscle, not kill the muscle or strain the muscle. Stretch the muscle. Pull the left hip forward, right hip goes back. Use your breath to get deeper. You're going to walk your hands to the front of your mat. You're going to lift your left foot all the way up. Walk your left hand in front of your right foot. Your right arm's going to reach up. Try to look up to your right hand. For 3. Feel really solid in your right foot. Press in and lift up. Slowly start to bring that right hand to the earth. Fingertips in the earth. Lift up. Reach your arms forward. Extend your warrior. For 3. Drop it down into a deep lunge. Vinyasa to down dog. Left foot steps. Right foot comes halfway up. Pyramid on the left side. So again, notice if you're tighter on this side. Be gentle and kind to yourself, not forcing something, but use your breath to see if you can go a little deeper. You're going to walk your hands to the front of your mat. Lift your right foot off the earth. So this is twisted half moon. Your right hand comes out in front of your left foot. Your left hand reaches. Lengthen and lift for 3. Yes. You look amazing. Slowly let the left hand go to the earth. Fingertips. Start to reach the arms forward. Extend the warrior. Hold for 3. Drop it back down, deep lunge, vinyasa to down dog. Come to a high plank, low plank, high plank, low, high, low, high, low, high. One more. Low, high, all the way down. Whew. I don't know if anybody swam on a swim team when they were little, or just swam. It doesn't really matter, but my shirt is getting filled with air. Our swim team suits used to get filled with. And I just had like a cute little memory, filling our suits up with air. Bring the big toes to touch. Simpler days. Simple days. Arms are to your sides, palms face down. I'm sweating so much. My shirt is filled with air. Go ahead and look down. Good. And now we're going to start to peel our body off the earth. So use your breath as you exhale. See if you can lift a little bit more of your sternum off the earth. Keep your big toes touching. Look straight down. Maybe you can lift a little bit more of your thighs off the earth. For 4. Use your breath. And now release. You can do that again. You can stay here. Maybe this feels good, just lengthening here. Or you can go in a bow where you grab the outsides of your ankles and lift away from the earth, just like you did in locust. But use the breath. Use the breath. For 3. Bring your hands underneath of your chest, ground your toes in, high plank, down dog. And then let's go to child's pose. Knees the width of your mat. Glutes go to your heels of your feet. Lengthen your arms. Little posing stretch of what we just did. We're going to come to our backs. Woo. We're going to do 2 bridge a wheel. A little core. A little stretch. Send you on your way. So, bridge or wheel, you decide. If you're going to do bridge, I want you to join me in marching out your bridge. So basically, you're lifting one foot off the floor, marching. As soon as it returns to the floor, you lift the other. Bring the knee in towards the chest. And at the same time, keep the hips lifted. If you're in bridge, you're staying in bridge. If you're in wheel, you're staying in wheel. 4. More knee lifts. 4. Lift your hips higher wherever you are, whatever position you're in. 1 more. And release. Woo. So one of my goals is to strengthen my back. So I've been switching and doing more glutes, bridges, than wheels. Because for me, I feel more strength there and I feel as though I can do it properly. So make sure you're tuning into what you need. So bridge or wheel, last one. Whatever you're in, squeeze everything. And then release. Bring the soles of your feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana, and let your knees fall wide. So remember, if you're doing something because people are doing it, check in. Honor what you're doing. Do it because you want to do it. If you think wheel is going to strengthen you, or maybe you do wheel because it's really fun. One of the reasons I did it, and probably too, probably was the harder one to do. Not necessarily always the best thing, right? So cross the legs, right, eagle legs, right arm, eagle crunches. In and out. If this is too much, go to a basic crunch. 8. Don't skip it. Don't skip it. So important. We use our core so much in yoga. We're just adding a little extra in here. 2 more. 1 more. Bring it in, little touches for 8, 7, 4, and release. These are the muscles you can work out every day as many times as you can a day. They're so important, front and back. So we did a little bit for our backs in locust and bow, a little bit here, And obviously throughout the practice, we did a lot of core for our backs and our fronts. So cross the leg over left, left arm under. Basic crunches, we're almost done, almost done. 8 more. Relax your neck. 4 more. Super strong. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Little presses. Here we go. For 8, 4, and release. Stretch everything. Legs go out. Arms go out. Stretch your body completely from one end of your room to the next. Maybe even doing, sometimes we call this like walking the rope or climbing the ladder. You're reaching one hand, you're reaching one foot. Bring your right knee into your chest. We're going to do a simple spinal twist. So take your right knee over to the left side. Take your arms out like a capital T. Look over to your right. And now we're going to switch sides. Left knee comes into your chest, right leg goes straight. Take your left knee over to the right, arms go out wide, look to your left hand. And then finish off your yoga practice if you want to do another stretch. Or you're ready for Shavasana. Just as we did in the beginning, finishing your practice with some really nice solid breaths in and out. Finish the practice today asking you just to stay in your Shavasana. I know we're on this roller coaster ride. That's the only way I can think of it. There's highs, there's lows, lots of turns. Stay strong, stay grateful, stay kind. My Butts and Guts class that I was walking with my son last week, and Annie, I don't know if you're tuned in today, but she came up to me and she said, "You're Allison, aren't you? I've been taking all your classes," and my heart filled up. What we can do is what we can do, and what we can give to the world is what we can give. Try that. It comes back. Sometimes we don't think it does. It does. Keep trying, keep being kind. I will be teaching 9 a.m. boot camp tomorrow and 8:30 Butts and Guts and 9:30 yoga on Wednesday. Have a wonderful Monday. Namaste.